120 for TWA. The Archiverse Wrestling Alliance brings you its very first live show in over 11 months. Action Zone Wrestling is the biggest brand on the planet today. Today we have ranked #1 contenders going head-to-head with the champions of Action Zone Wrestling in hopes to, of course, dethrone those champions and go home with some gold. Lots going on today. We have 9 matches. It's going to be a great time. Again, it's episode 620. Actually, our only 40th episode here on YouTube. Again, it's our first live show in over 11 months here on YouTube. But it is Action Zone Wrestling's very first episode here on YouTube. Formerly, we had YouTube Development Academy. It was YTD Academy, but that was the name of the actual brand, was YouTube Development Academy. A lot has changed since then. We've undergone some changes, and of course we now have Action Zone Wrestling, and that is our... Well, Action Zone Wrestling, is its new home, is going to be here on YouTube. So from here going forward, the only time we'll ever see Action Zone Wrestling on Twitch with Twitch All-Star Wrestling, and of course the famous Wrestle Wars Genesis, will be during stream previews. But I do tend to have an idea for some stream previews here on YouTube as well, so we may not see as many Action Zone Wrestling Championship matches at our regular stream previews either. It might actually be coming here to YouTube. I haven't quite decided. I'm going to talk to a few people, of course, in the community, but I think if we're going to bring Action Zone Wrestling here to YouTube, I think it's only fair that we have some stream previews here on YouTube as well, and we can literally make Action Zone Wrestling exclusive to our YouTube channel. It is a lot of fun. A lot goes down. We always have our mid-card champions as well, such as even our TWA Legends champions will appear on Action Zone Wrestling. We have our BMF Hybrid Championship. We have the Pride Championship. So we have lots of opportunities for great championship matches and stream previews, and just in general, shows in general. That we don't need to have them on Twitch with Wrestle Wars Genesis and Twitch All-Star Wrestling. But again, it's still up in the air. You know, we're still a while away from having to even worry about a stream preview for Action Zone Wrestling on YouTube right now. I mean, this is the very first live episode of Action Zone Wrestling on YouTube, so we've got some building to do. We got some stories to tell. So we've got some time to discuss it amongst the community and see what everybody thinks, if we should keep Action Zone Wrestling on Twitch and YouTube, or if we should keep it exclusive. And in that sense, again, it would make much more sense to have any Action Zone Wrestling stream previews live on YouTube as well, and keep it off of Twitch, except for maybe once or twice a year where all 3 brands come together on a stream preview. Again, we've got lots of time to discuss that, but we do have some great matches today. Championship matches all day long, right from the tone setter until the final bell, so it's going to be a great afternoon. I do have to bring up I don't have my YouTube app open yet. Can't trust people like Glenola and the Glenalians. They can sneak in and cause havoc in the chat, so not as much havoc as on Twitch, to be fair. Y'all don't have the same tools at your disposal here, so some of you are forced to behave, which is, not a bad thing. Alright, let's see here. There we go. I have my app open. I see Sir Jack in the chat already. Honeybee Wrestling is in the chat room. How's it going, guys? What's new and exciting? Jack says on YouTube. Well, this is something. Well, I did say, so I meant to go live last week on YouTube. Just my agenda sort of changed up my day that day, so I ended up having recorded matches for Action Zone Wrestling. So I figured I've got the time. Why not go live today on YouTube and get things rocking and rolling as far as Action Zone Wrestling goes? Hey, Archer, it's Mufasa, just under a different name. HCC Wrestling. Yeah, I could have probably figured that out, but I appreciate that. That happens a lot, where people come in under different, like Froggy and even Strife and a few others. Glenola has different usernames to his disposal here on YouTube, so they'll sneak in under different names and try to fuck with me. But how's everybody doing? What's going on, Mufasa? Honeybee, Queen of TWA. Jack, are you working today or are you off? What's going on there? You at work? You off? Got some great matches going on today, starting with the Tone Setter. I am quite excited about today's card, actually, especially considering, again, it's the first live show we've done in over 11 months on YouTube, and the very first for Action Zone Wrestling, so it's a great day. But we're kicking things off with a bang. We got a member of the Blade Runners in the Tone Setter. Lots going on. Some championship matches from Tone Setter to Final Bell to kick off our first live show of Action Zone Wrestling here on YouTube. And, of course, our return to YouTube. Like I said, it's been over 11 months. Our last was YTD Academy, which was, of course, YouTube Development Academy that we used to run live on YouTube. We did 39 episodes, which is, of course, part of our 620 that we have done. Today is officially TWA's 620th episode. Just where we happen to be live on YouTube rather than Twitch today. But yeah, what's going on, guys? Anything new and exciting? What do you guys got going down? You're at work, Jack? Okay, gotcha. Just waited 25 minutes for an Uber in the freezing cold, but I'm doing okay. Well, that sucks. Nobody likes waiting for a cab or an Uber or anything else, for that matter, especially when it's freezing cold outside. Popping in to say, I'm reading the chat backwards, if anybody's wondering, but yeah. Popping in to say hello, but I got tons of stuff to get done tonight. Yeah, I guess it's what? It's about 6:35 in the UK right now, is it not? Yeah, I don't know what Luke the Gooner or anybody's doing. I do have the broadcast booth open, as promised, for Action Zone Wrestling today. However, it is a Monday afternoon, and whether or not people are available is another question, right? I just got done being sick, so hopefully this week is better than last week. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully. Nobody wants to be sick. Being sick sucks. Being sick sucks. I've actually been fairly lucky so far this winter with I haven't really been sick like other people have. I've had, a few sinus related issues here and there, but nothing major. Nothing that forced me to stay home from work or anything like that. But yeah. But anyways, good to see people here. We may as well get the show on the go. I mean, one of the interesting things about YouTube, because we don't have as many distractions too, right? We don't have people redeeming things. We don't have the same... I mean, it's a bit of a lie, actually. As most of you know that we're here for YTD Academy, we do have stream elements hooked to YouTube. I don't have it on today, only because I have to update it. I don't have any of the new information that's available every show on Twitch. So I do have to update it. Yo, Luke the Gooner's in the house. Man, oh man, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it, Gooner?
Fuck it, it's just been a long time, hasn't it?
Broadcast the boost. Hey, look at that, even Sir Jack is already in the house today. He crawled out from underneath his rock. Actually, he's not under a rock today. He's at the all-women's store, probably. Are you at the all-women's store today?
Are we live right now?
We are live on YouTube.
Oh, we're on YouTube, not Twitch.
We're on YouTube, so you'll have to bring up YouTube for...
Am I booked? Or was it that?
Yeah. Well, so my thought...
That doesn't work for me, bro. I'm a broke.
My thought pattern was, we've had a lot of increased viewership on YouTube lately, and of course we're up to over 800 subscribers. We're at 805 subscribers. So I figured it was about time that we got back to doing some live shows on YouTube. Originally I stopped doing it because, WWE and its subsidiaries were literally monetizing all my videos, which makes it impossible for me to make any kind of money on YouTube with what we do. So I was a little butthurt about that, but I thought, yeah, that's never really been my goal. Like, I don't do shows on Twitch every week for the sole purpose of making money. I do it for fun and to have a good time with the community. So I thought, fuck it, we may as well bring it back to YouTube. We initially did 39 live episodes on YouTube of YTD Academy. Action Zone Wrestling is far better than YTD Academy ever was, so I thought, let's bring it back, and we'll do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Moon Raiders in the house. What's going on, Moon? I think I'm going to keep Action Zone Wrestling exclusive to YouTube going forward, and just have Twitch All-Star Wrestling and, of course, WrestleMore's Genesis on Twitch. Is my thought. And that said, of course, if we have any stream previews for Action Zone Wrestling, they too would be on YouTube. Except for I thought maybe like Slammiversary. If it's Slammiversary, we'll have all three brands on one stream preview, and that will, of course, remain on Twitch. That's a Twitch stream preview, and that'll remain a Twitch stream preview. Speaking of which, I'll have to talk to Joe. We're gonna need some sort of logo for stream preview for YouTube, but Luke Ballmer. Yeah, I always forget you come in under Luke Ballmer I mean, at least I know who it is, but... Because...
In YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, some people sneak in under different aliases and fuck me up.
I could change it, I just haven't uploaded it.
Oh, I don't care.
It's still a default.
It's fine the way it is.
It's still a default picture, have you noticed?
Yeah. But Moon, how's your day going?
Been good. I just went out for the first time in days.
Yeah, because you've been sick, right?
And I've had a cold the other week again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a blocked nose sort of thing. It was like a different one.
Oh, okay.
I kept on sneezing the other week, and I was just like, "What the hell? When is this gonna go?"
Interesting. Being sick sucks. You know, it doesn't matter if it's like the flu or a common cold, or it doesn't matter. It all sucks. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be sick. What's that?
I can hear Hogan song in the background.
Yeah, I do have obviously the volume on for the music. Yeah.
He's been the centre of attention, hasn't he? So they can't get away from it.
You did what?
He's been the centre of fucking attention, hasn't he, in the Western world? And I can't get away from it. And it's annoying.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Lots going on in the wrestling world. So, what do you guys think? There's a lot of potential winners for this year's Royal Rumble. But I did read something today, and I actually forgot. Roman Reigns has never won a Royal Rumble. He's always come either runner-up or third place.
Has he never won it?
No.
Yeah, he won it in 2015, he did.
I don't know, they were showing stats today, and it's like he's usually been runner-up or third place. Or...
he won it. He won it. He did win it. He has won it.
I thought he did too, but they posted it on X.
Didn't The Rock help him win it?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that just goes to prove you can't believe everything you read, but yeah, they were showing stats that he's always been either runner-up or... Well, they were just saying, they showed statistics of his third place and the amount of times he's been runner-up in the Royal Rumble. And... Would you like
me to look it up if he's actually won it or not?
Yeah, let's fact-check that shit.
I
mean, I thought he did too.
He has won it. He must have won it.
I thought he did too. So when I saw that, I was like, what?
I got it like it's good. Has Roman Reigns won the WWE Royal Rumble? To look up now. Okay, so this is like a list of Royal Rumble winners. That goes up to like the latest one I've seen.
Yeah. Well, 2015.
Moon Raid is right. Roman Reigns has won the Royal Rumble. He eliminated Rusev to win the Royal Rumble.
That post lied to me. I mean, I did question it, like I said, because I looked at it and I went, what? What do you mean? He's like, it didn't literally say he didn't win, but they didn't show any wins, just the amount of times he's been runner-up or third place, like up until now. And I thought, damn,
I saw Jim Duggan won the first one. Whoa,
yeah, that I knew. Which was weird, you know, even for the time, because it's not like they ever had a.
That's when That's when you didn't get a title shot when you won it.
No, yeah. Yeah. I wish they would every once in a while throw the world title into the Royal Rumble like they did when Ric Flair won it. How many times is that?
Yeah,
how many...
you don't think they did with that Triple H? Triple H won it.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many times has that been done? I want to say twice. If you want to fact check that. While you're fact checking that, though, we may as well get the show on the go. Again, great show today. It is all #1 ranked contenders challenging champions today. We've got the BMF title in action. We have a Legends Championship in action. So it's going to be a good afternoon. We're going to kick things off with the Tone Center right now. And we've, again, as I said, we have a member of the Blade. That is Alice Blade challenging Julia Jackson, who is also our TWA Legends Champion. She's going to be putting the BMF title on the line today against Alice Blade. It is an ambulance match, because, of course, the BMF title has to be defended in some sort of an extreme situation, whether it be Extreme Rules, Hell in a Cell, Cage, Lockdown, Ambulance, Casket, doesn't matter. It has to be defended in... Or I would also consider a 6 or 8 man match is sort of an extreme situation, right? Because that's not exactly champion's advantage. So, but no normal one-on-ones or anything of that sort. It has to be some sort of an extreme situation. Let's get things kicked off. Matchup number 1, Alice Blade versus Julia Jackson for the TWA BMF Hybrid Championship. Well,
Becky Lynch has only ever won one Royal Rumble. Really? Like,
yeah, I only remember her winning one.
I thought she'd have won about 2 seriously, like,
I thought it was funny that like some of the AEW cultists actually thought she would go there.
No, they're not going. They ain't going to AEW.
No.
Oscar, Becky, Charlotte, Bianca, Ronda, Rhea Ripley are barely are the Royal Rumble winners of the women.
Who do you think wins the Women's Rumble this year?
I think it's going to be Io Sky, I think.
Yeah, that's what I think too. That's exactly who I think's winning it. Yeah. It makes sense.
Think she's going to get another shot with the belt?
Yeah.
Are you going to have Charlotte come back and win it there?
Well, that's the thing. If Charlotte comes back at the Royal Rumble, she'll probably win it. If Charlotte doesn't, you wouldn't want her to win that.
I fucking hope not, honestly. If that fucking, I swear to God, guys.
By the way, what do you guys...
Don't be fucking tagging me in the Discord if she fucking wins that Royal Rumble.
You guys think of the new Action Zone Wrestling Stadium? I redesigned it for our YouTube debut of Action Zone Wrestling.
Yeah. The thing is, though, if Charlotte wins the Royal Rumble, I can't see her beating Tiffany for the belt. If she was a Charlotte Tiffany.
See, I don't know if she comes back to SmackDown or if she comes back to Raw. I think she would make a big splash with Rhea Ripley on Netflix, is what I think. Moon, what do you think?
I think that match would be a Netflix type of
Yeah.
like it's more of a, it's also alongside that, it's also a WrestleMania one.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I believe if Charlotte returns, it's to Raw, so it'd probably be Charlotte and Rhea eventually fighting it out for the World Championship.
Yeah,
Either way,
I'll be rooting for Rhea Ripley.
What is she? She is currently sitting at 14 championships, right? So...
I don't know why she leaves that many, but it's just...
Well, I mean, there was a point in time where it was necessary. She was literally the only true attraction. That's not the case anymore. Which is why if she wants to beat her dad's record, she's going to have to sign for 3 to 4 years. If that's
I don't think anybody really needs to beat the record.
Well, I mean, if anybody was going to, you know, it's too late for Cena. If he ends up doing that during his retirement run, then okay, I can live with that. I don't see
the point of that run.
But if anybody was going to do it, I would think it would actually be interesting to see his daughter beat his own record. That would be interesting. But who knows? Like I said, though, she's going to have to do it. She'll have to sign at least a 3-4 year deal to win, because that's 3 more championships, right? So, and with all the talent, like, she is not the lone wolf anymore. Is she still amongst the best? Yes. She's not the lone wolf anymore. Like, Rhea Ripley's amazing. Like, there's so many, like, Chelsea Green is coming into her own.
I think Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch are better.
Like, I know some people still aren't behind Chelsea Green, but I actually think she's improved tenfold. I'm actually a fan of Chelsea Green. So
I'm a Chelsea Green fan.
So there's another talented female. Like, there's so many of them. And NXT is bringing up more. So I mean,
she's not better. She's not better in the ring though, Charlotte.
You can't hand a Charlotte or a Becky Lynch 2 and 3 titles a year anymore. It's just, you can't do it. There's too much competition and talent.
There's more talent there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got Rhea Ripley, you've got Becky Lynch, Bianca is good in the ring. You've got, like, I mean, she's had her time, but I think that for now.
Yeah.
She's like, I think she's training Jade up in that. Really, well, she was when she got injured.
What do you think all the hype of them trying to build Mercedes Moné into the best women's wrestler today?
It's not for the Barbie, that.
Yeah.
I like Sasha Banks, and I like Sasha Banks, right? And that's the character I think she should stay to be in the WWE. But Mercedes Moné is not really working for AEW, is it? It's like,
I mean, there's people in AEW that are
like connecting,
that are there that are better than Mercedes Moné, in my opinion. So, I don't know.
I like Sasha though, that's the thing. Like,
I don't dislike her. I just don't think she's anywhere near the best. I can't agree with that. You know what I mean? I can't agree with.
Well, she said she was the best. She is bullshitting. She's not the best.
Yeah.
I could name you a lot better women wrestlers than the others.
Moon, who's your favorite female wrestler? Or do you have one? Not everybody does.
Oh man, I mean, there was that yesterday after man. Fucking Western, fucking Manchester, Man United, fucking Manchester United, fucking penalty.
Did they?
Yeah, fucking that, mate. They were down to 10 men, and we had so many shots, and we just couldn't finish in the back of the fucking net, and we go lose on penalties down to our own stupid.
Yo, House of Fear! I have to bring a House of Fear back. Yes, you do.
Ball in it. And that's basically how we love.
Not only are you correct, that is a great idea.
I fucking hate watching our team on penalties. I hate it.
What was the score?
That was like 5-3 penalties, I think.
5-3, yeah.
It's just a bullshit way to win a football match. I hate it.
So, I mean, what do you mean a bullshit way to win it? What happened?
Bullshit way to lose a football match. I just don't like losing on penalties.
Yeah.
Especially when you've had all the shots, all the chances of the match, and they're down to 10 men. There's a man advantage, and Arsenal can't take the opportunity and fucking go lose on penalties because they couldn't finish chances of the game to win.
Right.
That's basically what it.
So it was
knocked out.
So it was just a penalty-ridden game type of thing.
We had a penalty. We got a penalty in the match that we missed as well. So.
Gotcha.
It's a tough one to swallow. And for the top of that, I don't like Man United because the rivalry of Arsenal. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I knew that. No, I was just curious. So they were just in your opinion, or probably maybe lots of people's opinion. Who knows? In your opinion,
Man United did the right thing down to 10 men, just defending. But
they were just
saying, like,
calling too many penalties, is what you're saying. Or was it a case?
We got a penalty in the match, and the goalkeeper saved it.
Like, was it a case where people were taking unnecessary penalties, or was it referees being dicks?
I thought the send it off was a send it off. It was a yellow card in my opinion. And I thought the penalty that we got, I didn't think it was like light contact with the ball. I didn't think it was like the best decision, but we got the penalty anyway. But when you score that, Man United, and I've got 10 men, the game, well, that ball goes in the back of there, Arsenal win the game basically.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper saved it, and then it went to penalty. Basically, Man United played for the extra time and penalties basically, because that's the only chance that if it went to penalties, Man United would have a chance of winning. Because it's difficult with 10 men, it's like 10 versus 11. So like, they don't come back on the pitch either, so like hockey do, where they go to a sin box. So there you go.
Moon, do you have
for the penalties, and then they won on just chances, basically chances up on penalties and they win, they won basically.
Yeah.
It's just by luck. Anything could have won on penalties. Well, I don't like penalties.
Moon, what about you? Do you have a favorite football team? Obviously, Gooner likes Team Arsenal, hence why his faction is literally named after Team Arsenal, and or owned by Team Arsenal. Who knows? But are you still here, Moon? Did we lose Moon? Did he fall off the planet? Or Moon, I guess.
I know which team he's about.
Oh, you do? Which team does he like?
I like Chelsea.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now, who's won? Because I don't know a lot about, European football, etc. I do enjoy watching it. It's a lot better than North America's soccer. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
I've tried. Oh man, I've tried to watch Major League Soccer, and it is so much. It's so different. It just is. But it's not the same hype, right, as European football and everything. That's for sure. I mean, Major League Soccer is not even that old over here, right?
Nowhere near.
When did the Major League Soccer come in over in North America? I forget. It's not that old. You know what I mean? It was never a major sport over in North America like it was throughout history in Europe and the UK and etc. But Julia's done it. Julia put Alice in the back of the ambulance, and that ends the tone setter of the day. And still, your TWA BMF Hybrid Champion from Team Honeybee Wrestling. It is Julia Jackson taking home her BMF Championship. Congratulations, Honeybee. I don't know if you're still here or listening but Julia wins the ambulance match to kick off her tone setter of the day. I always get confused because I call it soccer, not football. Well, I mean, anybody born in North America generally calls it soccer. When I was younger, they taught both. Much like a lot of things they used to teach it and don't anymore, but soccer, I'm pretty sure soccer is mostly a North American thing. I wonder how it got its name. I've never really cared to look that up. We should look that up. Like, where did the name soccer come from in football? Does anybody know the answer to that question? If you do, please share in the chat. If not, Luke and I are probably going to look it up. Or, let's be real, I'm not looking shit up. Luke will look it up. I'm lazy. Right? So, you gotta, like, redeem shit to get me to tell a joke even. I'm not looking things up for free. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we're on YouTube, so we don't redeem stuff here.
Yeah, we don't have some stuff here. I am going to get Stream Elements going back on YouTube. I just didn't bother today. I just didn't take the time to do it. I have to basically copy everything from Twitch Stream Elements over to YouTube Stream Elements. And then there's the other problem is sometimes, for some reason, I have no idea why, but sometimes YouTube and Stream Elements don't get along and shit don't work. If anybody remembers from the YTD Academy shows, we had that happen many times. Or does anybody remember, who was it?
Originate something. Let's just type that in. See what comes up.
Yeah, Soccer Origins. Soccer Name Origins maybe might be more specific to do. Alright, so that's it for matchup number 1. Let's move on to our second match of the day. This is going to be for the TWA Legends Championship. It is Joe Lincoln, the Phenom. From Team Joe Link, it's taken on Jake the Snake Roberts, our new reigning defending Legends Champion. Should be a badass matchup. I think it's Falls Count Anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, the Phenom from Team Joe Link looking to strap gold back around that waist. And to do so, he's going to have to strip it away from the Snake. That is next. Up and coming. So yeah, House of Fury, you should absolutely bring House of Fury back. I mean, when they were here in season... Was it the end of season 3? We're in 5 now. I think it was the end of season 3, and they were very, very dominant.
I don't like his answer. What the fuck? Oh, God, what's his weird?
Well, I mean, we specialize in weird.
Soccer was used as an alternative to football for almost a century. However, in the 20th century, the term fell out with favour of England affiliated its language from the United States, where soccer had become widely used in Britain. Football
so the name
is now considered the proper termination. I don't fucking care what that says. I'm not calling it soccer.
So wait a minute. The term soccer actually originated in Britain?
Yeah, that is weird.
Well, I mean,
swear to God,
I guess not really if you think
up.
about it. Like, most colonists and stuff that ended up coming to America were from Britain, right? The UK, Europe. So yeah. I guess when people kept migrating over to be with the people that are already over here, I guess they probably just brought that term with them, maybe, I guess. I didn't know that, though.
I guess it's so, but again, at the end of the day...
I've known a lot of British people.
I'm still never going to call it that.
I've known a lot of British people in my time, Scottish people, you name it. I've never heard them ever call it soccer. Ever.
Yeah.
And yet it originated there. That's fascinating. That is fascinating.
We've never called it that.
Stream Elements. Enter a message to see a complete list. Yeah, so apparently it is hooked up. But as you can see, it talks about YTD Academy, so it is not up to date. So there's some things you might be able to do. I don't know. I can't remember what commands we had for YTD Academy. Do you, Luke? I don't remember.
No,
I don't remember at all.
It's a long time ago, that.
Yeah. Well, over 11 months.
This is my first.
It's been all.
It
is, yeah.
Good to have it back.
It is good to have it back. I miss the broadcast booth. And it's also added entertainment value to the show, right? So people have always loved listening to us, or when anybody really, Glenolo when they come out. I mean, Sir Jack wanted to have Honeybee and Jack and Oni and everybody on the broadcast for Slammiversary, but just circumstances, I ended up having to have Slammiversary at a later date. So it wasn't really widely known whether or not people could attend the broadcast booth, so I didn't even bother to open it when I probably should have, in hindsight. But yeah, it's been nice having the broadcast booth back open, and it's even nicer having somebody on the broadcast booth with me again. It's fantastic. I'm tempted to see let's see if AKO works. AKO... Luke Ballmer.
So?
Nope, that shit ain't working. Oh, it did work. It just doesn't time you out here. So some stuff works. So you should be able to chair shot people, frog splash people, etc.
What did you think of the match between Seth Rollins and CM Punk?
I mean, it was okay.
Yeah. Pretty good opening. Pretty good first match for the Raw, but he was pretty solid.
That wasn't the match that disappointed me. The match that disappointed me was the Tribal Combat match. I thought it was...
I liked it, mate.
It just... For the hype that they were trying to put behind it, I didn't think it delivered. That's just my personal opinion. I don't speak for anybody else, of course.
Maybe the
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Maybe the hype to show up though can be better than what it was meant. Like tried to make it seem like a massive deal though, didn't it? So.
Yeah, exactly. Jake the Snake Roberts. He's been a multiple-time Legends champion now, as has Joe Lincoln. I can't remember how many times Joe has won the Legends championship. I want to say at least 3 times. Today could be 4th.
A Punk and Rollins should be happening at WrestleMania though. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Well, so what I read going into the Netflix show was that a lot of the things that were going to happen were originally supposed to be for WrestleMania 41. So there's going to be some rewriting and changes going forward as we head into WrestleMania, but yeah,
I didn't think anybody was going to win that match because I thought it was going to set one up for Mania. I thought it was some sort of like pretty fair, no one wins.
That's kind of what I thought. I was surprised when there was a winner, and I was also
Punk beat him clean. Like what the fuck? Like I'm like, oh, okay.
Does anybody else feel that the Tribal Combat match lived up to the hype? I don't know. I just don't.
Let's go going off like that week was just like basically that because the first show Netflix decided to cut back on the storyline and just have the wrestling maybe.
I should probably put that we're live.
Well, we're not doing that yet.
Well, not on Discord. I just realized that now.
Here's what it's all about, gentlemen.
Well, if I go back far enough, I should have a link already in there from when I was originally going to take Action Zone Wrestling live on YouTube. Just got to scroll back a bit. Or a lot. Could be a lot. There we go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you forget how much exactly how much we talk on Discord. There we go. And I should probably put it out on X.
What good is it being? That is a sad attitude to have. Nice suplex. Oh, what a kick.
All right, there we go. Advertisements sent out. All right. Ooh. Joe Lincoln not having too many difficulties with Jake the Snake so far. But Jake the Snake surprises you. Comes out of nowhere and lands that DDT. I mean, like I said, he's been Legends Champion more than one time. You know who's next in line for the Legends Championship? Literally, they were the number 2 contender. Just today, I'm doing number 1 contenders as opposed to multi-man matches, etc. The Gooner is actually next in line for the Legends Championship. And then after the Gooner, I believe... I want to say... it's either Severn... it's somebody from the Wolfpack. I want to say it might be Severn. But I'm not 100%. I'll have to look after the show. But it's a member of the Wolfpack. Yeah, it was Joe Lincoln, Gooner, and then somebody from the Wolfpack. I want to say it's Severn. Could be Dex. I mean, Dex has a championship right now, and he's been having a hell of a run the past month or two, so it could be even Poindexter, but something tells me Severn. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, so that's fascinating that soccer, the name soccer, originates in Britain. I did not expect that.
It's just weird.
I did not expect that at all.
Weird, isn't it?
It is weird, actually. It is weird. Well, apparently Stream Ellens is telling a joke, too. That's an old one. What's the difference between an orange? A bicycle, because a cow cannot milk a sewing machine, and it's closer to New York City than by bus. But again, I can't remember all of the commands that we have available on here. I'm just going to check chair shot. Yeah, we'll hit Sir Jack. Or we're going to attempt to hit Sir Jack. Took a few seconds for the AKO to pop up, so we'll see what happens with the chair shot. Yep, I don't know. Chair shot doesn't appear to be working. So I guess that's one that may not work. Hey, AKO works. That's really all that matters.
Yeah, sure works though. I'm fucking in town. I got that right.
The only thing I hate about YouTube is you can't have YouTube up in your background while you're doing other things, unless you're unless you are a premium user and or a partner.
I'm not paying for that shit.
No. We are not doing any such thing.
You can't put it on in the background. You can't put more than one thing on in the background.
No, not with YouTube. With YouTube, I have to keep YouTube on, or else I have to go back to the app, reopen it, and restart what I'm...
Stupid.
It is stupid. Literally, you have to subscribe to their premium service to have that happen.
Is it easier enough to upload stuff on your PlayStation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah. For me, PlayStation 4, I just go to video clip, and then it'll say where I want to share it to. I say YouTube, and then you can trim the video if you want to, or whatever. Otherwise, you just put in the name and share it off. It's a fairly simple process.
Yeah.
So anything new and exciting lately? Other than the fact we just learned that Britain coined the term soccer.
Oh, that's so weird. I don't like that.
I know.
Let's pretend that didn't happen.
We can do that. We can do that. Right.
That's just weird. It's just weird.
If you ask us, it's North American, damn it. It's North American. Man, have you done anything interesting lately? Gone to visit family? Watched a movie? Or a show other than soccer, aka football. Oh yeah, we're supposed to forget about the term soccer. And that is it. That is all. The Phenom. I mean, he had relative ease in that matchup. I watched that whole match, and he had little to no trouble dealing with Jake the Snake Roberts at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and your new TWA Legends Champion from Team Joe Link, the Phenom, Joe Lincoln. Taking home the gold. Legends Champion, once again, is Joe Lincoln. Jake did not hold on to that title long. No, he did not. I'm a little upset now. I couldn't chair shot Sir Jack. That's bullshit. I definitely have to fix that. I want to hit Jack with the chair. All right, here we go. Up next, Luther Brody. Luscious Luther Brody. Taking on Adrian Adorable. It is for the Pride Championship. Of course, Adrian Adorable just got that championship back last week on Action Zone Wrestling when he went up against the, at the time, current reigning defending champion Johnny Rainbow, who actually took the title from Adrian Adorable. And Kyle Riley was in that matchup. It was a triple threat elimination matchup. Adrian Adorable regained and reclaimed the Pride Championship. Today, a member of the Wolfpack, Luscious Luther Brody, looks to take that title off Adrian Adorable's waist. That match is next. Let's go. Luscious Luther Brody. Took forever to get rid of that guy. Alan Severn reels him right back in like a big ugly fish.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for
champion versus champion. Yes, Luscious Luther Brody, one half of the World Tag Team Champions with his partner in crime, Wolfman Alan Severn, the man that brought him back to the squared circle, or at least to the TWA squared circle. One half of the TAW, Twitch All-Star Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, is Luscious Luther Brody. Well, Luke, who do you think wins this? Do you think the Wolfpack takes home some more gold? Or does Adrian Adorable take Luscious Luther Brody to school and defend? What do you think? You think it's going to be Brody?
Yeah. What did you say? I had the mic on mute.
Well, I was just wondering what you thought. If you think Luscious Luther Brody from the Wolfpack was going to win this match, or if you think Adrian Adorable is going to be able to retain his title.
Brody from the Wolfpack, man.
You think Brody from the Wolfpack?
Yeah.
You guys are both disgusting for even saying that. How dare you?
Why?
Who wants that thing wearing championship gold? It's bad enough he's disgracing the tag team championship. As it is, he happens to be very good in the ring. That really drives me crazy. Look at him. He defines gross. And here comes the reigning defending two-time Pride champion from Team Curleedy, formerly known as the Mouth of the South, Adrian Adorable. He is now Wild Thing Adrian Adorable, and he's definitely earned that. If you go back,
I've been getting a lot more views lately.
You have, I noticed.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm proud to be the.
That's a good thing.
Artemisia Davis. I'm part of the Rhino JBs.
Rhino JB, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still pop into Rhino's channel,
Yeah.
and the other day actually, or was it yesterday? Did you go live yesterday?
Yeah.
No, Saturday, right?
Yeah, the other day, yeah.
No, but you went live, what, Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was in there Saturday, I noticed you had quite a few people in there. It's good. It's good to see people still growing.
Was in there for a little bit.
Now, is the Gooner still wrestling on Rhino's channel?
It's not, I don't have him on Rhino's stream.
Oh, you don't have him on Rhino's stream?
He does like, you have to be like a tier 2 sub to get a call over there, so I don't have him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
There's different rules in it. I'm not going to go into it. It's different.
It's just different. And it works for him, so why not?
Yeah, why change it? I'm not going to say Rhino, why should change it? I'm not going to say Rhino, change it.
If it's not broke, you don't fix it.
Sorry. It's like the way I'm doing mine. I like people have 3 superstars, mate. That's broke, don't fix it.
When's your next show? Luke?
I don't know. Probably next Saturday if I'm not busy.
Next Saturday. What about you, Moon? Are you live today or?
I was supposed to do the Saturday show Saturday, but then I always like when I don't have like ideas, but then I do. But like a lot of ideas, matches and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I leave it to the next day or something.
Okay.
The Saturday show and then the Monday show, possibly if I can today.
I was just going to say, so you'll be live today then?
Yeah, some point today.
Excellent. Excellent.
And the Reds break this one up. Great ring awareness there. Big leg drop. He's turning the tables.
Ooh, that was a big clothesline by Brody.
So yeah, that's getting me more viewers, to be honest. Like, good though. It's good to show support.
It is, yeah. And I mean, he's been around a long time, and he's got a lot of followers, so the fact that he still helps people out, because a lot of people, once they get bigger,
yeah, he does.
You know, they pretend to care about their community, but they don't really. Right? They're more worried about themselves. Where he's not he's not that way.
I'm not sure what the I think the reason is because of like his PlayStation back then. PlayStation 4 back then was broken and stuff.
This is putting a ton of pressure on the arm now.
Who's Ira?
Yeah, cousin.
They're talking to you on Snapchat?
Yeah. He used to own JWF all those years ago. Back when I was doing my own show all those years ago when it was on the DWF. Me and him used to be in a tag team and that. Like when I was under my own name, but now I'm under Contenders. And he's known as name. And me and him used to like be a tag team that also operate as singles competitors too.
Oh, awesome. Speaking of singles competitors, we still have to find a way to get Moon on the TWA roster. Of course, my inability to have time to play Showcase is the biggest problem. I wish they would put the stuff that's available
I know what you mean.
in Showcase. They should allow me to just purchase that shit.
Yeah, like you used to be able to do it.
You used to be able to, yeah, but for some reason... And you wouldn't be able to purchase it right away. It would come like 6 months into the game's release, and then you'd be able to...
wanting you to play the game, though.
Yeah.
And that everyone has the time in the world to read. He played a little bit of it, not much. I don't like how it's all like showing you stuff from real life. It used to show you the actual in-game, like the in-game play footage of the match instead. It's just kind of weird how we've done it now. Again, it's to attract casual people. That. Yeah. I understand why they do Showcase. I just don't fucking really...
Well, I forget what part of Showcase it is in Moon's. I feel like it had something to do with Undertaker or something.
It's WrestleMania, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. It was the only
But
thing
they don't
preventing me
have
from.
all the WrestleManias, so it's not really.
No, I know.
Really 40 years of
But at this-
WrestleMania, is it? So it's just misleading. You don't have the Rock. You don't have like the Rock and Hogan on there. It's just stupid.
I would.
WrestleMania.
I just want them to release a DLC with the damn showcase items that I could just purchase. Like, if it was even $20, it'd be worth it, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
I just don't. I literally don't have the time to play that game. I don't. Like, I have to.
I don't know. So I looked it up, right? In order to not play the showcase at all, right? Only for the arenas you would need. You would need the most expensive version of this game, and not everyone has that type of money.
No, exactly.
Because you get all the showcase unlockables.
Yeah, with the WrestleMania edition.
That's just fucking asking for your money. That
it is.
That's bollocks.
And by the way, like I said, if you can buy the WrestleMania edition and get all of that, then there should be a separate
play anyway if you want the arenas. So
yeah, just not the wrestlers, but you get all the wrestlers with WrestleMania though. But if they can do that for WrestleMania, there should be now, especially that we're 6 months or over. We're over 6 months into the game release. They could release a DLC with those showcase wrestlers that we could purchase for $10-15 or something, you know?
Yeah, because I noticed that's why we haven't got a lot of the legends on this one. We have got some legends like Jake Saker, that.
Oh, that is ghastly. Well, Moon, you weren't wrong. Luscious Luther Brody won. But look how he won.
Saying, I miss seeing Bret Hart on the stream, mate.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, I almost said winners. He's not with Alan Severn today. He's in singles competition. It is Luscious Luther Brody from the Wolfpack, picking up a big W via countout, though. So, champion's advantage, still your reigning, defending Pride champion, Adrian Adorable from Team Curlidi. But nonetheless, that's still a big win for Luscious Luther Brody, unfortunately. At least, unfortunately for me, anyways.
I miss seeing Bret Hart on the stream, mate.
What's that?
I miss seeing Bret Hart in the Archiverse.
Bret Hart, yeah. He wouldn't be part of my team, though. He'd be part of Christian Cools.
We should make a class kind of like Bret Hart does a bit, I think.
Because Christian Cool has the Hart Foundation, right? Or the New Hart Foundation.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Well, it was originally. It was originally called the New Hart Foundation. Now we just call it the Hart Foundation. We've been going long enough that we don't have to call it new anymore. That was 5 seasons ago. So, but yeah.
Who's the members right now? Who's the members right now of it then? If we can't get Brett,
I believe he has Jim the Anvil Neidhart and British Bulldog.
Yeah,
is who he has in his faction at the moment.
Does he not have his own wrestler?
Yeah, the Iceman Christian Hart.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Up next is Tornado Tag Team Action. It is for the Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Championships. And of course, getting a rematch is Sarah Suzuki and B. Jackson from Team Honeybee Wrestling. Going up against Caden Carter and Katana Chance. Those guys shocked the world. It's not the first time either. They've won gold before, but I don't think anybody expected them to defeat the League of Nations. So today, the League of Nations, they want revenge. They're looking to get those titles back, and I think it's going to be a rough night for Katana Chance and Caden Carter. It is Tornado Tag Team Action next. Tornado Tag, everybody's in the ring at the same time. A little bit different than being able to tag in and out. Actually, it's a lot different than being able to tag in and out because you don't get a rest. There's no break to recuperate a little bit while your tag team partner helps you out in the matchup. Here we go. Team Honeybee Wrestling always has great wrestlers. Great management team.
Why does he... I thought are always really good.
They are. Always very, very good.
Like, top tier, I'm top tier, man.
You know who I miss is Aria. I gotta convince Oni to bring Aria back. She was awesome. the reigning defending Twitch All-Star Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, looking to once again become double Tag Team Champions. Who's your favorite Honeybee Wrestling wrestler? Probably B.
Yeah.
I've always been a big B Jackson fan too, but Julia's cool too.
Yeah, I like Julia.
Yeah.
B and Julia, like, B and Julia are the scumbags of LCW.
Back to Moon, though. It'd be cool to see Moon and Queen Dust compete in the mixed gender tag team division. I feel like that'd be a great team. And of course the hype.
Like the people, like, but not in actually officially in the group now.
Yeah.
He just left.
So he's kind of doing his own thing now.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing, but I mean, he's just there in another team because he was part of the Living Legends. He's having a creative guy. He's part of the Living Legends like he was years ago.
I assume they had lots of success together.
Yeah, tag team and singles competitors.
How many championships did they win together, roughly?
I think it was round about double digit. I think it was like more than 5 or something.
Nice. Now is that all with one promotion or?
Yeah, it's all in one.
Okay. Only's new EVW logo looking good on the ring there. Extreme Vixen Wrestling.
It does actually look really good.
It does, yeah. I mean, it's up on the Titantron too. Well, the League of Nations certainly starting off with a bang here. Can they retain the titles, or the League of Nations reclaim the gold and once again become double tag team champions? 'Tis the question. So, are you guys looking forward to Raw tonight?
I might be on some like when my dad has work,
Yo, Woozy, I see you. Woozy the villain in the house.
Basically, the next day, he waits like when my brother has school the next day.
Yeah.
And usually like get up the next day or get up at the time.
Yeah, I guess it's on late for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it starts at. Times does it start 8 o'clock? So yeah, so that's like 1 o'clock in the morning for you guys.
Sometimes it's bad though. You can watch this. You can skip the stuff you don't want to watch.
That's very true. It is very true.
Like, I don't like Nia Jax matches. I don't like Nia Jax, so I just skip all the matches. I don't watch it next day. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real with you, man.
You know,
although I don't like Charlotte.
To be fair,
although I don't like Charlotte, I don't really fast forward many of the matches. I'm honest with you. It's kind of weird. But
to be fair,
Jax I do, because Nia Jax can't fucking wrestle at all. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, to be fair, I think she actually has gotten better. Especially
she has gotten better, but she's still shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, she's gotten better on the microphone too. Because I remember when she first. When she first started cutting promos, they were gaslight. Like, it was so awkward.
Somebody's voice just fucking.
She's doing better. I will not say she's. No, I won't say better. I'll just leave it with she's improved. But if she
can, you can do. I'm not trying to piss off anyone that actually is a fan of them.
Anyone else in her shoes, though, would have been released by now, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She is a monster of a woman, though. You know, she's an intimidating force in the division. It would just be nice if she could actually improve on her wrestling skills. It's nice that she's gotten better on the mic. I acknowledge that. It's hard not to, because like I said, when she first started talking on the mic, it was very awkward, very cheeky.
I still find it hard to listen to now, but she's gotten better at it.
Yeah. But you're right, her skills in the ring still need work done. And how many opportunities do you get, especially at her age, and how long she's been around? Not entirely sure. I'm gonna guess mid-30s. You could fact check that. Moon, what would you say Nia Jax would be, her mid-30s?
I think she's in her...
Yeah. Temple Plays, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. It's our first visit to YouTube in over 11 months. And our very first episode of Action Zone Wrestling. The 39 previous episodes were YTD Academy. That is defunct. Plus, like Luke and I were talking about earlier, Action Zone Wrestling, way better than YTD Academy ever was. So that's okay. What's going on, Temple? What's new and exciting? You got a show running on YouTube today? But yeah, did anybody fact check that and find out her actual age? Did you look it up, Luke?
Yeah, Nia Jax is after it.
Yeah, let's just I mean, Moon and I both think she's mid-30s, is what we're guessing.
Yeah. The thing is, with my phone, I can just flick back to like the stream. It's easy. So I can flick back to the stream and then I can Google something at the same time.
See, I can't do that. It won't let me. It closes off my app when I try to do anything.
Because I'm on my phone, that's why.
Well, yeah, me too. I don't have a computer.
What, she's 40 years old, man. The fuck?
Is she 40?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit. I actually thought she was younger than that. Okay.
I thought she was like 37 or something.
Well, I thought she was more like 34 or 35, 36, something like that, yeah. Alright then. So that's what I mean, though. Anybody else in her shoes would have already been on their way to either AEW or the Indies somewhere. Or maybe
the thing is,
out of the business period.
That's the thing. Like,
yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I would say many, but there's quite likely been worse. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, to be fair.
Nice.
The only thing I can come up with is Tamina.
I don't get it, man. I don't get how people like him.
Do you remember Tamina? Tamina Snuka?
Tamina Snuka's...
Hey, Woozy.
Not right. It wasn't very good either, really.
Not much. So the reason we're back on YouTube with Action Zone Wrestling is simply we've had a lot of additional viewership to the channel, and we've had increased subscribers. We're up over 800 subscribers now. So it's been a little over 11 months, so I just figured it was time to make a return, and I decided to bring Action Zone Wrestling as the brand that we're going to push on YouTube. So Twitch All-Star Wrestling and Wrestle Wars Genesis remain on Twitch. And I believe we're going to have stream previews specifically for Action Zone Wrestling. So they'll be on YouTube as well. So really the only time you'll see Action Zone Wrestling on Twitch is maybe at Slammiversary, or another one of our big stream previews that we do every year, like Bash at the Beach, or it'll only be a couple times a year where you'll see 3 brands on a stream preview. So most stream previews will either be just Wrestle Wars Genesis or just Twitch All-Star Wrestling, or a combination of the two. But potentially those few times a year, we will see... Mufasa thinks Nia looks younger than 40. Wow, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match. And still, Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Caden Carter and Katana Chance, going home with their gold. Wow. That is 2 matches in a row. What is going on with Chance and Carter? That is insane. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say. Moon, we were wrong. League did not win. I think I'm just as shocked about this match as I was when Chance and Carter beat them for the titles just a week ago. Holy crap. So yeah, Mufasa thinks Nia looks younger than 40. Well, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, she does. I mean, hence why we thought she was more like, between 34 and 36, not 40. So yeah, makes sense you would think that.
I thought she was 37, really.
But yeah. But Woozy, what are you doing today? What are you up to? Anything going on? Are you at home today? And Temple, what about you? You got a show going on today? Temple Plays, of course, has his own YouTube channel. And they, of course, do eFed Wrestling over there as well. So if anybody's got the itch and looking for some additional wrestling, you can always look up the House of Fuhrer, or I guess it's probably under Temple Plays Gaming or something. I actually forget. I am subscribed to his channel, but I forget what his channel is actually called. I mean, it's been 11 months since we were on YouTube, so I'm catching up. I gotta figure everything out all over again. All right, here we go. Next matchup is in the men's division. We've got number 1 contenders. Oddly enough, it's the Occult first and foremost. Humboldt, Sierra Kane, and Brian Cage. Oddly enough, not only are they the ranked number 1 contenders, they also have a redeem they can cash in at any time for a chance at the champions, but they are number 1 contenders, and for some reason, that's interesting, for some reason, the Ascension is going to be coming out with Paul Heyman today. I can't even begin to explain that to anybody. I didn't know that was a thing. So, but it is what it is. So here we go. Tornado tag team action, just like in the women's division. It is the Occult versus the Ascension for the Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Championships. Let's go. Yeah, the Paul Heyman thing's fucking with me, though. I don't get that.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I've got to go to the bathroom for a moment.
It's all good. I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. It's either that or wear a diaper. That's probably not comfy. Although apparently a lot of gamblers would disagree with that. From what I understand, many gamblers will wear Depends, so they don't have to go to the bathroom as often. Just so they can sit there and gamble away. I do have to tell you, that is disgusting. But true. Nonetheless, it is true. Alright, here we go.
They're here.
The Occult making their way to the ring. Humboldt, Sierra Kane, and Brian Cage. Humboldt's, of course, actually one half of the World Tag Team Champions at one point. Currently, he's the reigning defending TWA World Champion. I think, I'd have to fact check, but I'm pretty sure most of Humboldt's career has been it's been spent in TWA. Like everybody else, back in the day, he actually started out in YTD Academy from Team Variance of Strife. Started winning championships and slowly forming his faction. He's had Mr. Perfect working for him. He's got Brian Cage still. I mean, he seems to get along well with Brian Cage, which I don't think anybody thought would actually happen long term, but it has. They've held gold together. They will likely hold gold again together. But today they're looking to take away the Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Championships from the Ascension, Joe and JoJo Davis, who are multiple time tag team champions. And amongst the two of them, they've both also accumulated a nice little repertoire of singles competition championships. Joe Davis has been a world champion in TWA and Twitch All-Star Wrestling. JoJo has been one champion.
I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to change their mind, but not me.
The brothers have certainly put together a very interesting career for themselves. Here we go. Normally I'd throw up a betting line or something for a matchup like this, but incidentally, who do you guys think wins this match? Ascension? You gonna say the Ascension?
Yeah.
I'm curious as to why Paul Heyman's there. That one's new for me. Who's gonna start? Humboldt's or Brian Cage? I'm gonna guess Brian Cage. Oh, wait a minute, it's Tornado Tag Team action. They're probably both going to start. That seems more likely. Humboldt's looking to leave today as a double champion, however. If he and Brian Cage can pull this off. I don't know, though. The Ascension is a hell of a tag team. They've fought the best of the best. They've won and been defeated by the best of the best, but that never slows them down. They always make a comeback. They always find a way to the gold. Last week it was the Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Championship. Brian Cage hasn't had as much success as Humboldt's as far as singles competition goes, but he has been a television champion before. But the Paul Heyman thing is tripping me out. I don't understand. Like, since when did Paul Heyman start working with the Ascension? I don't even have an answer to that question. I need to talk to Boss Apollo. That's who I need to talk to, is Boss Apollo. Like, what in the fuck is going on, boss? I mean, was Paul bored with the Bloodline? Decided to work with the Ascension and Team Boss Apollo, apparently. I'm confused. Everybody needs a good manager, in my opinion. If you're going to have a manager, Heyman is the way to go, I would think.
Yeah, he did a lot of like,
yeah, exactly. I keep seeing rumors of what's his name? Is it Parker Boudreaux? Remember the guy that they thought would become the next Brock Lesnar? I think it was Parker. I think his name is Parker Boudreaux. Anyways, I've read recently that he might be making a return.
This is a flat-out vicious attack. Blows to the back of the neck and then just brutalizing their opponent.
There was another guy too. Who was it? That they thought for sure would be the next Brock Lesnar, and it just never panned out. It wasn't just Parker Boudreaux. There was somebody else.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad? Keep your voice down.
Jeez, I can't remember. You know who I did like? I mean, I think for me, he probably just came in at a bad time, but Mason Ryan. I enjoyed Mason Ryan. The problem was, in my opinion, he looked too much like Batista, and Batista was still active. And I think that had a lot to do with why he didn't garner too much success. I wonder if that's actually working. It says we can fight. I mean, this would be a very old list of champions, but let's just see. Who was the TWA champions 11 months ago? It lied to me. It's not working. How dare you, Stream Elements? Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that. I didn't know it would be on at all, to be fair, because I didn't turn it on. For good reason. Like I said, I hadn't updated it, so anything that's on there is literally from over 11 months ago. So So I will definitely update that before next week's Action Zone Wrestling. We'll still be doing house show matches as well for Action Zone Wrestling, but we'll be live on YouTube once a week. Who's the villain? I have a surprise for you, Archer. Are you going to send me money? A present? Are you buying me a new truck? What's the prize? Maybe Woozy's joining the broadcast. That'd be interesting. It's been a long time, a hot minute since Woozy's been on the broadcast, much like Luke DeGooner. It's his first time on today in quite some time. Same with Moon. Hey, yo, Woozy, what's going on? Well, I mean, we've had the broadcast booth back for a bit, but I've been basically doing it solo for a while. Today's the first time we've opened it up for other people to join in, well, since before summer, I think. Since before summer. The entire summer, we only had a select few shows at Broadcast Booth, but the last few shows we've done, or several shows, I can't remember exactly how many, but we've had the Broadcast Booth live again. But today's the first time it's been open for other people in quite some time. So, yeah. So, boy, hey, what's new and exciting? You know, I remember you were telling me, I think I was on your channel, or maybe you're on Discord, I forget, when you were telling me about your incredible transformation. That's something that's has been fascinating for me. When I first met Woozy, he had no confidence, his self-esteem was much lower, you know, and he was having some health issues, and there was a lot of things going on in his life, and he moved away with his dad, and immediately started banging away and chiseling himself out and changing his own life for the better for the last, what, year and a half? Almost 2 years? Yeah. So tell people a little bit about that. It's a great story. Great inspiration too, because a lot of people deal with situations similar to yours, right? So
about 2+ years ago, I was pushing almost 200 pounds. I was at 553, and then I moved to Illinois November 15th, 22. And within 2 years, eating habits, regular pop, taking diet pop, I now drink that, and Gatorade Zero. I control my food intake. I don't eat as I used to. I can proudly say I'm down 205 pounds. 205
pounds in just a little bit over 2 years. That is fantastic. It really is. And again, very inspirational for anybody that might be dealing with some sort of a situation. You know, if there is anybody that's dealing with a problem with their weight, or they're having problems controlling their food intake or anything like that, you know what? Woozy would be a good person to reach out to, because he had the cojones to grab his addiction by its throat, squeeze it, and choke it out. So, and he's continuing to work on himself. You know, he's lifting weights, he's eating better, he's a different person altogether. So, if there is anybody,
I used to eat Cheetos all the damn time on broadcast.
That's true. That's true. Between that and the Cool Wave back in the day, you always heard Christian Cool heating up his dinner. Yep. He would always forget to mute. The Cool Wave, yeah. He'd always forget to mute, so we would hear the damn microwave. So we dubbed it the Cool Wave, of course. But he would sit there and eat everything from tuna salad to pork chops and whatever, chicken, you name it. He would sit there and eat while he was on our broadcast. He'd be like, "You fucker." But or remember the times where we'd catch him snoring?
Yes.
Because we used to run the shows very, very late. You know, we used to actually run the moniker the late night place to be, because we were always starting at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we'd be on until 3:30, 4 in the morning. So, but
you got eating pretzels on stream.
Yeah. Yep.
In his damn bag.
I know. And then of course you got Luke. He likes to come on and belch. That's his thing. That's like his trademark. That's how we know if it's an imposter or actually Luke. I mean, if he doesn't burp within the first 10 minutes of the broadcast, we know that something's up. Yeah. I think Luke is probably either still in the bathroom or on mute. Oh, that is it. That is all. Look at that. We have new tag team champions. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match and your new Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Champions from Team Variance of Strife, it is the Occult. Humboldt's the Arcane and Brian Cage going home with the tag team gold. Humboldt's now a double champion, by the way. He is the TWA World Champion, and he is now one half of the Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. So congratulations to Team Variance of Strife. Well, Moon, it's a good thing we're not betting. Because I got to tell you, Moon and I have been wrong already a couple times tonight. And we would have just lost our houses because we were certain that the Ascension was, like, no offense to Humboldt's and Brian Cage, but the Ascension usually operates as a well-oiled machine. Hell, that's how they won back the tag team championships. The Occult made us look very foolish today, Moon. I think we should maybe sue them or something for, for trauma and pain and suffering for not getting the answer right. For the most part.
I was going to tell you, actually, someone did you a sub on my channel.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. Actually, it popped up this morning. I got a notification about that. Who gifted that?
A very good friend of mine.
A good friend of yours? I'll have to make sure the next time you're live I come over and thank them for the gift sub, because I do appreciate that. Very generous. Okay, so up next, Action Zone Wrestling Continental Championship is on the line from Team Luke the Gooner 94, or here on YouTube, Luke Ballmer. It is Alexis James, 1/3, sorry. Wait a minute, 1/4. Do they have 4? How many fucking people does his team have now? I don't even remember. We got, wait a minute, hold on. We got Mickey James. We got Mickey James, Alexis. We have Fallon Henley. Is that it? Is there somebody I'm missing?
No, that's it.
That's it? There's 3. Okay. But today, 1/3 of Hardcore Country. Alexis James taking on the reigning defending Action Zone Wrestling Continental Champion Becky Lynch, who has been absolutely dominating that division. She won the championship. She's already defended the championship. She looks to do the same today. But Alexis James, of course, hopes to throw a monkey wrench into her plan.
James has actually won a couple of championships as well.
She has, yeah.
And I should be live tonight too, and I think my friend that could do the subs will be on tonight too on my broadcast. So if you want to pop in tonight, you can.
Very cool. What time ish?
Probably around 8 o'clock my time.
8 o'clock your time? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. What time zone are you?
Right now for me, it's 1:52 p.m. So I think I'm an hour behind you.
Yeah, you are. It's 2:52 here right now.
Yeah, so it'll be 9 o'clock your time.
Perfect. That's okay. I don't work till 2 tomorrow, so I will be there.
Alright.
I don't know who else.
I'm going to be doing cards and everything.
Call of Duty? Okay.
Yeah, I see we could get more viewers when I do Call of Duty.
Well, I mean, a lot of people enjoy playing that game. A lot of people enjoy playing that game. I wonder, I haven't really paid too much attention. What is the most popularized stream game right now?
Call of Duty and Fortnite.
And Fortnite still? Yeah. I kind of figured that would still be up there.
I don't know why that game is complete dog shit.
I've never played.
In my opinion.
It just... Well, from what I understand, I don't know how true it is or isn't. I really haven't cared enough to really look into it. From what I understand, Fortnite was basically a rip-off of PUBG.
It is, 100%.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of people prefer PUBG. So, I don't know. I've never played either. Sorry, Fortnite is? So PUBG was what, more like COD, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
PUBG is like real animated people, not like cartoonish.
Well, I know I have noticed, like, you can be pretty much anybody on Fortnite. Like, I've seen people be Darth Vader, for instance, so
yeah,
I did...
Darth Vader's in there, John Cena's in there, Snoop Dogg, Undertaker, Cody Rhodes.
So obviously they wanted a game similar to COD that would be more, or more inclined to have younger people also playing it.
Yes.
I'm guessing, and that's why they did all of that. But yeah, I've never played either one. Never played either one. I don't have the time to invest to get good at a game like that. So for me to play it and go online, I'd just be getting eaten alive type of thing. But
yeah, same here. So with me, I Fortnite is not one of them. So I either play PUBG on stream or I'll play Phasmophobia, which is a horror game.
Gotcha.
Or I'll play 2K on stream.
Alright, I need a drink, so what I'm going to do, guys, if you don't mind, just for about 3-4 minutes, I'm just going to take a quick break, grab myself a drink, so you guys have the broadcast. I'll be right back.
If I could, I would give you
kind of legacy you're gonna leave, and that comes down to how you respond to your challengers.
I'll be right back.
Made her pay for her mistake.
I'm doing alright, yeah.
Chance to block any of those. All right, Becky fights back. Hooking it up here. What's next? Boom! Incredible suplex. Rolling neck snap.
Yeah, there's also a frozen banana skin, which is kind of
Stomp to the guts.
a couple of years ago, that was.
Turning the tables there.
And there's also frozen.
A counter answered by another counter.
Oh, what's the other one?
The thing you really have to remember when you're in the ring with Becky Lynch is that you can't let her build up energy the way she wants to. Because once the pace really gets going and Becky gets rolling, she can absolutely throw you for a
also the
loop.
autumn.
You don't want that. She gets Becky with a counter.
Autumn, the female skin that has all the leaves on there also.
Some kind of neck breaker. Very effective. Evades the attack.
Yes, are you unlocking skin?
Has the arm all tied up.
Yeah, but there's some skin I haven't got made. And I think I might get back into the Fortnite game more, like maximize my shows. Well, decrease my amount of shows, got rid of the SmackDown show, put my show on the Saturday.
Oh, she got out of there.
I've been losing track throughout the past recent time.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Hits back to that jawbreaker. Oh, it didn't go as
Like states and with friends of mine, one of the friends that I've known for a few years. He does his show, but he's like he mucks around. He puts all the characters on his show and stuff.
Oh my goodness!
People these creators create.
She heads out of the ring, but she needs to pay attention to the ref's count. Tough position to be caught here. What now? Oh, that attack would have caught Becky's vision. Lynch responds. Becky with a takedown, looking for the beautiful can she see the engine? On the trap, but she gets away. Connects. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. She sent back in under the ropes. Oh, new champ! She kicks out with authority after two. Somehow, some way. She is just desperately trying to fight out of it. Becky Lynch with a shot to the back, setting her up. The title's going nowhere.
All right, I have returned. Would I miss anything? Oh, damn. Alexis James just about got pinned to the mat. I almost missed that. Got that right shoulder up, though. Moon, what time do you...
Pretty good.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do this show today. Like,
okay.
Like live stream it. Because I did do on the last Rampage show.
Gotcha.
I didn't go live for that. So, but I think I did, but I didn't go. One of those two shows, for 2 recent shows, I didn't go live.
Just recording them?
Yeah, I just recorded the matches.
For YouTube, right?
I haven't done the house shows for weeks.
I'm assuming that... I can't remember. Do I have... I subscribed to you. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
I feel like I'm following your channel. I'd look, but it'll make me leave the live show. But I hate that about this app. It will not let me... I have to subscribe to a premium channel before I can... you know how on Twitch you can do anything you want to on your phone and it'll just pop up in the background? It won't do that for my YouTube app unless I switch to premium. It's bullshit.
Well, Alexis is doing really good here.
Yeah, I mean, I missed... I don't know how much of the match I've actually missed, so because I was getting a drink, obviously, but
you just like the start of it.
I just missed the very beginning. Then yeah, I have to. Oh, Becky caught her. Ooh,
like they have to
only a one count there.
Alexis, that's like Alexis' signature. That. Well,
she looking for another 3 count. Alexis kicks out again. By the way, Woozy, is your wrestler still wrestling in any promotions, or? It's been a couple seasons since we've saw. What was his name? The Tank Thomas.
I think Thomas Gray, but he's now under a different name.
Oh, reinvented himself, did he? You got to do that once in a while, though. You got to keep it interesting.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. What's the point doing the same fucking thing all the time when you're not
Sinister Thomas Frost. So he's gone heelish. That was a weird word that I just used, wasn't it? Heelish. What in the blue hell is heelish? It's a thing. You know what? Fuck it. It's a thing. We're making that a new word.
It's Archer's new word.
It's Archer's new word. Heelish. I don't know what it means, but...
I've heard Corey Graves and these ghastly matches from time to time.
So did I. I'm not amused. I believe I should sue, actually. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yo, Goon. Check it out, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and your new Action Zone Wrestling Continental Champion from Team Luke Ballmer, a.k.a. Luke the Gunner 94. Alexis James going home with the gold for Hardcore Country.
No, she got to win that match, but you think that's right.
Well, she was doing very well, but when Becky caught her midair and planted her, I thought that
was the turning point.
And that was a 1 count. I was like, what? You just got a 2 count. You get a 1 count and of that shit? It must have just pissed Alexis off. Because she get up and whooped some ass. She get up, whooped ass, and took home gold. She's your new Action Zone Wrestling Continental Champion. I don't know. You're going to have to ask back in the locker room and find out what happened there. Because
I'm extremely happy with that.
I mean, I would be. I think that is Alexis' first singles champ. Like, she's been tag team champion more recently than she has.
She's won the acting.
No, she's been champion before. Yeah, she's been champion before. But I think her last championship, was it not a tag team title?
The Action Zone Championship thing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, we still have it.
Yeah, was that what?
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the last championship she had or if it was the tag team championship with Mickey.
Yeah, the tag team ones with Mickey James. And also they had the Action Zone Women's Championship.
All right, Woozy, you got to take off, do you? All right, sounds good, buddy. Lurk if you can. If not, have a good day. I'll see you tonight.
I sure will. See you later.
Later. So that's a big win for hardcore country right there. And for Alexis James specifically. All right, speaking of Action Zone Wrestling World Championship, up next, it is Anna Jay from Team Mufasa taking on Queen Dust. She is the reigning defending Action Zone Wrestling World Champion. She has defended that title multiple times. She's been champion. I want to say, can somebody will have to check on Discord, former champion section, but I believe Queen Dust has been, or not former champion section, sorry, current champion. So she's been champion since the beginning of November, I think. It was before the championship even changed its design, so she still does not have an updated picture of her with the new title. I feel like it was like, I want to say November 2nd. Ish, something like that she's been champion since. It's been absolutely amazing. Queen Dust is awesome. I mean,
she used to go under a different name before she was named Queen Dust.
I wish Queen Dust had a sister or something, or a best friend that she could tag with. If she's that good in singles competition, imagine what she would do in the tag team division. Like, that would be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, she does have, like, even though she, I mean, months ago she got this, like, got it, like, in my show, she got pissed off with two of her fellow stablemates of Bloodlust Queen, which is a member of the faction, female faction of my group of the Believer Boys. They lost the tag team title with the women's tag team title, and
just said fuck it, went on her own.
No, she's still with them, but she just hasn't been like
as active with them,
like being active and joining them.
Well, I mean, whether or not it actually ever happens, I don't know. That, I mean, that's up to Queen Dust and your management team. But I would love to see Queen with a partner. Look at her, double champion. She's still the reigning, defending one champion. She's had that title for a while too. For fuck's sake. I don't want to change my shit, so I don't want to look. Can somebody look? Check Discord. Go to champions. I think the one championship is listed under Action Zone Wrestling. I believe that's where I have the one championships is under Action Zone Wrestling. I almost did AZW, but not everybody knows that yet. We still have some new people. Whether or not they're watching, I don't know. But we still have newer people that have joined our fam jam as of late, so they still don't know all the jargon. And like even Curliti, she's been part of our community for a long time, but they of course forgot what SPV meant, so I had to explain it. But yeah, I think that she's had the one championship for almost as long as the world championship. I just didn't want to change.
It shows the 20. Oh no, the fourth for the one title. I think it shows the 4th
of November.
Yeah, or maybe it's the 3rd. The 3rd though. The 3rd of November.
It should say right on the wrestling card. You know the cards I have where you see the wrestler and the title. I think it says there.
Yeah. It was so like for me for that time, for the time difference, it was like 4 minutes to 4 minutes into the 4th at 12:04.
Okay, and which championship was that?
The women's one title.
Was that the one championship or the Action Zone Wrestling World Championship?
I know the one title.
And what about the world title? Because I think she won that first, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she won the title on the 2nd of November.
Okay.
Of this past November.
Right. And we're going into the middle of January here, so she has been a dominant presence in both those divisions. Because the One Championship is defended quite a lot. It's actually defended more often than the World title, because it's a championship that is voted on by the community. It's like a Cyber Tuesday type of deal, right? In comparison to other championships, it's all done via votes from the Fan Jam, except for on occasion when you have somebody redeem it. But not many people have won those redeems lately, so. But even so, she's defended that one title quite a few times. And the World title. That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Anna Jay was a One Championship at one time. Actually, did Queen beat Anna Jay for that title?
I'm not really sure.
You'd have to check former champions for that. It would say right above Queen's, it would be whoever the last champion was, because she's been champion since November, so.
With that action, the champ said, there's room for one person on this map, and it's me.
I mean, I do not want to spend the money on premium, but I gotta tell you, it is annoying not having my app with the capability to be a background while I'm looking at other things. Because what happens when I do, it pauses my stream on YouTube. Well, not for you guys, but for me, pause and it just shuts it down, and I have to come back, press play, fast forward to where we are in the show. It's annoying as fuck.
Gotta change something up with the pin technique. Standing moonsault. Speed kills, and no one knows that better than the champion.
We've had a few long-time champions. Like, I remember when Humboldt's had the world title. Man, he had that thing for a long time. It was like 4 months, I think. Now, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, the TWA World Championship isn't offered up very often, right? It's usually at stream previews, maybe once throughout the month. Sometimes not even that, sometimes it's just at stream previews. So, but still, there was a month where there was a lot of redeems. People spent some big coinage and purchased the redeem for the world title. So there was a month where Humboldt's defended that world title a few times. He was a dominant champion. So was Joe Davis, actually. And that goes for both the world title and the One Championship, because he was a One champion as well. Obviously in the men's division. So, out of curiosity, you know, hypothetically speaking, Moon, if Queen was to make a phone call, who would she bring for the tag team division? Hypothetically.
I think it would be, in my opinion, I think it would be Tatum or...
I mean, I would ask her myself, but she's kind of in the ring. It's not going to happen. Oh, shit. You know, no matter how many times I see that, it always looks devastating.
I know that she's been in my show. She's been on a in a tag team run. It hasn't been like every show, but she's been going well with Angel Rose so far. She has been.
Queen with the twist of fate. Oh,
no,
2 count.
She hasn't been like she's not actually in a group like in court officiating.
Right.
She's been on a great run with
Angel Rose.
Yeah.
Now, is there a relation to Queen, or is that just a friend?
Oh no, she's Angel Rose is from who's part of the Pride Fighters in EVW.
Okay.
Alongside Survivor, I think it is.
Oh yeah. That's right, I knew that. I really like what Oni, Team Infinite Oni, has done with EVW. No offense, because he's done a lot of good things. I mean, I think he gets to the point where he doesn't like what he's doing sometimes, but I always liked NPW. I thought Neon Pro Wrestling was cool. I liked when he did his cyberpunk version of a wrestling federation. But EVW's been exciting so far. I really enjoyed his first, like that was his first return to a pay-per-view for for his team, period. It happened to be for EVW. I actually delayed Slammiversary this year so that we could all be there for his big comeback pay-per-view for EVW. And it was worth it because that was awesome. It was a very good show. Very, very good show. All women wrestlers. And the only person I know of that arguably might do it better would be Honeybee Wrestling. HCW's always been one of my go-to channels. I love the All Women's Wrestling Federation. Mostly to see my wife get beat up, to be fair. Although sometimes she surprises me and wins. Kind of like in TWA. She wins titles, she loses titles. She's been with Archer too long. Archer's got a... You ever notice that? Except for this Continental title. He's defended that a couple times now. Usually it's the Legends Championship he's partial to, right? But he has a bad habit of... You know, he trains hard and gets in the ring and does his thing and wins the title. But then he gets carried away with the partying and bullshit and loses the damn title. So... Archer's kind of like that. He's always had that as an issue. Him trying to balance real life with pro wrestling has always been a battle for him, so to speak. I could tell you stories about Archer from back in the day when he would drink too much. And at one point in time, he actually owned a weapons manufacturing company. Some idiot thought it would be a great idea to sell a weapons manufacturing company to Archer. So that's where, back 5 seasons ago when we first started, it was not the Archerverse. We were called Archer Industries because it was a wrestling promotion owned by his weapons manufacturing company. Well, he ended up selling. They wanted to acquire the name, not just the company, because it already had a history, so they kept the name. And of course, we rebranded to the Archerverse. But man, he would get drunk and start shooting shit up. I mean, there was a time where so I don't know if you remember his best friend and former wrestling partner, friends since childhood. One time he was called Iron Rhino, but his name was Jason Ironman. And Archer blew up his truck. Told him he was going to do it. Actually, he didn't tell him. He asked him if he could shoot his truck. Ironman, of course, thought he was just being a fucking drunken fool and goofing around. Well, he was not. Pulled out an RPG and shot the motherfucker's truck. There was another time where he got all drunked up and was hunting a groundhog, who he named Ground Charlie, because he thought it was a foreign groundhog from North Korea that was over spying on his property and looking for, you know, information on Archer Industries. That was wild. That was wild. That was back during his GOW Gods of Wrestling days. Back on the old E-Fed system. Which is, of course, now evolved to the Archerverse, or TWA, TAW, and Action Zone Wrestling. Was originally called GOW Gods of Wrestling. That promotion was open for about 5 years. And that was early into later 2010s.
She's getting back up, but she might be down again soon.
I think every wrestler has a history. Or should.
Electric chair.
I gotta start pumping out some more role plays. Wow, look at that. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. Winner of the match and your new Action Zone Wrestling World Champion from Team Mufasa. It is Anna Jay taking home the gold, and that is Queen Dust's first loss with that title since November. Actually, that might be one of her first singles loss period since November, because she generally speaking, especially when it comes to one-on-one, Queen Dust does not lose many matches. I'd have to.
She recently lost the. I'm not sure what the title was. I believe it was the Continental title. I think it was recently.
Speaking of, oh, that's right too. Yeah. Still though, it doesn't happen often. Not in singles competition. you know, multi-vixen competitions, gauntlets. You know, I've seen her lose in those. But when it comes to one-on-ones, she's a beast. Mufasa actually says it was January who beat Anna. Okay, so it wasn't Queen, it was January. Maybe Queen beat January. Again, I'd have to look. I forget some things like that. We've had so many championship matches. There's so many great wrestlers rise to prominence. Sometimes it's hard to remember it all without checking the record books. Alright, so congratulations to Team Mufasa, also known as HCC Wrestling, here on YouTube. Anna Jay, the new Action Zone Wrestling World Champion. Here we go. Another #1 contender looking to pick up championship gold. And I gotta tell you, if you'll just look on the screen for a minute, every #1 contender has won leading up to this match. Not really looking good for Archer. And the other thing that's not looking good for Archer is the #1 contender is the returning and undefeated since returning nightmarish Damien from Team Kraken Skulls. I got a feel, and this is it says normal, but I thought it was false count anywhere. I thought it was false count anywhere. It says it's a one-on-one matchup, but either way, Damien and Archer have history, and it wasn't always favorable for Archer. So there's another issue for Archer today. Can he defend the title? He's already done it a couple times, but today it is the Nightmare Damien, who actually goes by a different name now. And since his return, I can't even remember what he goes by now. I still want to call him the Nightmare Damien just because that's what his name's always been. He does go under a new moniker. Either way, it is still the same Damien. He is still scary, he is very large, he is a great wrestler, and he is powerful. So it should be an interesting evening for Archer. But that is our next match. Continental Championship on the line. Let's get the show back on the go. I wonder what Kraken Skulls is up to. He might not even know that Damien's in action today. I should shoot him. Well, I can't shoot him a message because I shut my shit off and then I can't read the chat. See the problem I have? I'm going to keep whining about that, even though I can't do anything about it unless I want to subscribe to premium shit. To be fair, yeah, I blame...
Who the fuck wants to subscribe to premium shit?
I blame you. It's your fault, Luke.
I blame you, you fucking bastard.
It's because you're British. That's why you want to blame me. In reality...
You're fucking Canadian,
I am fucking Canadian, that's why. I still remember the first time you ever said that. Fuck, I laughed. That was on broadcast too, I thought. Was it not on broadcast? I think it was. I'm sure it was on broadcast.
It was live on the broadcast booth.
Yeah. Fuck me, I laughed. That was just it was the perfect timing, and it was just...
I caught you off guard as well.
Yeah, you did. It was epic. It was epic. That was kind of like the very first time I ever got banned from a match, and it was by J Negative Gaming, who goes by Anime J now, I believe. But he was the last person on the planet that I ever expected to do something like that. He was just too nice of a dude. You did not expect it. And I figured it'd be Glenola, Strife, who went by a different name back then, or somebody to that, somebody from that group of people back in the day. And it ended up being Jay, and I was just speechless. I didn't even know what to say. He like mind fucked me with that. And that was the very first time, because I think everybody, even though they had the option to ban me from a match, nobody was willing to do it yet when we first started out. Nobody wanted to do it. And then wham. If J Negative can do it, we can all do it, and they sure did have fun with that shit. I can't remember what show it was. I want to say it was a stream preview. And between Glenola and I think Soul Embers and one other person, I don't remember the one other person, but they literally, I was on the broadcast for one match. They banned me for the whole fucking show, the bastards. They are assholios. You know, we love them, but they are assholios. And they love to cause chaos and try to mindfuck me on shows. I hate them for it. They are ghastly beings. And with Glenola, it's those Glenalians, I'm telling you, those little Glenalian creatures that he's probably breeding them now, too. I feel like he's breeding them, because we haven't seen any Glenalian action lately. They could all be locked in a room, forcing them to be breeding together, creating himself a Glenalian army. Sexual slavery, when you think about it. How rude. And here comes Damien. Again, this guy's got a lot of history with Archer. It goes back 4 seasons. And not remotely has it been all favorable for Archer. Matter of fact, at one point, Damien delivered a suplex driver to Archer and put him through the top of a Hell in a Cell. And that was the first time I'd ever seen that happen, actually. And I was like, of all the moves, that's what you had to do to him? That's a devastating move. I actually like that move better than the Tombstone Piledriver.
What move?
The suplex driver. That's a crazy move. Just because it's, I mean, you've got them suspended up in the air, so that gravity, that extra gravity driving your head into the ground as you drop down. It's just devastating. And it looks devastating. We were actually talking about your infamous burping earlier when Woozy was still on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were comparing it to back in the day when Woozy would eat chips and we'd have to hear his bag on the show, or when Christian Cool would, you know, infamously be cooking food and forget to mute, and we'd have to listen to what we eventually called the Cool Wave, cooking his food. With you, you know, it's burping. It's like we always said, if there was an imposter, we would know it's an imposter, because if within the first 10 minutes of the show you didn't burp, we would know something was up.
Oh, yeah.
And with Moon, he just goes silent. He make you guess whether he's still here or not. It's like, I'm gonna make those motherfuckers guess. They're gonna have to look on their shit.
He does, Moon.
I know.
He goes silent.
He does. And then he pops up out of nowhere. He's like a demon in the night, lurking in the shadows, if you will. The one Elijah Archer. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I will be super impressed if Archer gets it. Where is his video? Why is his video missing? Somebody's getting fired. Archer's video is not playing on the Titantron. That is ghastly, disgusting, gross, grotesque, all of those things. Somebody in the video production truck is getting fucked up later. How dare they? I do have to update stream elements for YouTube before the next show, though. It's annoying not being able to at least use that a little bit. I mean, I would have hit Sir Jack with a chair by now. There's a lot of things that would have happened. I would have frog splashed Moon. You know, shit would have happened. As it is, the only thing I can do is AKO people. And although I could do that all show long, it's nice to have options. Well, what do you think, Gunnar? Does Archer walk out still champion, or do you think his reign as champion is going to be ended by Damien?
Hard to.
It's a tough one.
Liar Archer probably got
I mean, Damien has beaten him many times in the past, but Archer's evolved a lot.
That's a good point, actually. Damien has beat Liar Archer.
Yeah. He, like I said, he was the one that he delivered a suplex driver to Archer and put him through the top of a cell. I don't know if that was for a title or if it was just part of their rivalry that they had. But it was pretty cool, even though Archer got suplex drivered through a fucking cell. And lost, by the way. As you can well imagine, he did not win that match. He did not. Archer's evolved a lot, though, in the last few seasons. Not quite as careless, keeping things a little more simple. I'll still never forget the Season 4 Legends Championship run, though. 28 straight Legends and 27 Legends Championship defenses. That was that same season. B. Jackson eventually won the Legends Championship, and she had 11 straight championship defenses. It was phenomenal. Those two did not want to give up their titles. Matter of fact, at that point, Archer, if he had reached 30 defenses, he was going to vacate it and have like an Archer Open Invitational for the belt. But then along came Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. After all the people, Triple H, Kane, Undertaker, Bruno Sam, all these legends that Archer beat, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat pops out of nowhere and says, "Oh, hell no, that belt's mine," and took it off Archer. But yeah, Moon, what do you think of the new arena that I so I redesigned everything.
I actually like it.
Yeah, it looks quite a bit different. I just wanted, if we were going to go back live on YouTube and we were going to have this brand exclusive to YouTube, I wanted to kind of dress up the aesthetics, if you will. Here we go. We're going to find out if Archer can retain or if Damien will once again have his way with Elijah Archer. I mean, I watched Archer AKO Damien twice, and Damien still won. That's the kind of shit we're talking here. Damien is one fucked up dude.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Action Zone Wrestling Continental Champion,
The One. He needs to step up his game tonight, though, boy. His plate is more than full.
The champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested.
Pride and heart will be tested. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Damien already taking control of the match.
And set right into the corner.
Ooh, nice. Sliding German suplex from Archer. Look at that, Damien right back to his feet. That is disgusting. Come on, Arch.
These two are reading each other's minds. Oh no. Super kick.
This is actually a match I wouldn't want to bet on, to be fair. Like, even if we had the capability of opening a betting line right now, I'm not even trying. Plus, Moon and I already got shit wrong tonight. We already lost our houses, pink slips to our cars. We're fucked.
Yeah.
I blame Moon, too. He's a savage. He messages me and says, this is the way it's going to be. We need to get all in on this. Whatever, Moon.
Kick to the body. Double underhook into a DDT. Oh, what a shot. Boom, what a right. Counters.
He is one big dude.
He's been placed in the corner now.
Wonder what War of the Machine's up to these days. We haven't seen much from him in the last little while. There's another big monstrous dude. Damien and War had a few battles. That was interesting.
This is dangerous territory for both athletes. The ring apron. Are you kidding me? Off the apron.
Damn.
Resourceful attack by the champ, using the apron to great effect.
That was a savage DDT.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
All right, so back to what we were discussing earlier. Royal Rumble. I do think Io Sky is a likely choice to win unless Charlotte comes back. I think Charlotte fucks that whole plan up, but I think Io, it's the men's that I can't really pinpoint.
Oh no, trapping the arm.
I mean, the easy thing to say, I think, would be CM Punk. But I feel like that's not what's going to happen. Especially now John Cena is entering the Rumble. Like, do they give John Cena a Rumble win here? That's a good question.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
I know. I got a feeling the winners are going to be Cena and Flair. I'm not even 100% sure if Charlotte's even coming back at the Royal Rumble, to be fair. But that's what I'm kind of thinking. Because she is due to be back anytime soon. Right? And then you got John Cena already entering the Royal Rumble, so that kind of throws a wrench into plans too. I mean, because again, although I don't think it's necessary, I could see them giving Cena a Rumble win. Just don't know. Who would you pick from the men?
I think it would be maybe The Rock, if he's going to be part of it.
Yeah, you think The Rock?
I think it should be Rock versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania because of the confrontation that they had that night after WrestleMania.
I think everybody wants to see that, to be fair. And that's what should happen. I liked The Rock's response, though, because, of course, everybody said something about him hugging Rhodes and being all nice at the Netflix premiere. And he was like, last year you guys were crying because I was being mean to Cody. This year you guys are crying because I'm being nice to Cody. And acknowledging what he's done. But The Rock can get you to turn on him in the drop of a dime in a promo. So for him to get back into confrontation mode with Cody Rhodes isn't going to take much.
I think he's got something up his sleeve or something.
See, look at that. See what I mean?
Maybe he's playing Cody.
AKO's Damien. Damien fucking kicked out. I know, right? That's ghastly. Oh! Archer landed with nobody home. Damien's like, fuck this, you're mine. Oh, you're not pinning him with that. That's just silly. Oh, that was close. He almost did. Fuck, is Archer beat up that much? I've been kind of going, paying attention to the chat. And wow. Now that's some athleticism from a big dude.
Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. What's he preparing for?
Damien is scary. He really is.
Getting back into the ring.
I hope we don't get another count out.
He heads outside, count out.
One is enough in a day. One is too many. I hate countouts. As it is, they do happen from time to time.
Yeah, they do. That's what...
Oh shit.
The AI's not programmed to get back in the fucking ring at the right time.
Wicked reversal by Archer right there. You know, one thing I'd like to see change with the Hell in a Cell matches? You should be able to put them through any part of the top of that cell, not just a specific region. I wish they would change that. That way there's a broader area. Because a lot of times you watch Hell in a Cell matches, they tend to avoid that area when they're doing the moves that would generally put them through the top of the cell. You know what I mean? Oh, there's another AKO, but that is outside the ring. Not going to pick up the win there. Not in this match. It was supposed to be false count anyway, though. But then again, Archer wasn't supposed to come out with no video package, and Paul Heyman, or at least I mean, I haven't talked to Team Boss Bala yet, but generally speaking, Paul Heyman does not come out with the Ascension. Maybe they were confused too. Maybe that's why they lost today. I mean, other than the fact they were facing the Occult. Let's face it, Humboldt's and Brian Cage are a badass team. We're getting a fucking count out here. Oh, that is disgusting. Well, that is it. That is all. I know. And I mean, that's just going to piss Damien off. So it's definitely not going to be the last time we see those two lock horns. And as it is, still your reigning defending Action Zone Wrestling Continental Champion, albeit by countout over Damien from Team Kraken Skulls. It is the one Elijah Archer going home with his gold. Wow. And here we are, main event. Special guest referee matchup, Adam Cole, who, by the way, apparently recently joined the Coalition. Not sure when that all took place, when those conversations were had, or any of the above, actually. But Adam Cole now part of the Coalition. Today it is Joe Hendry from the Coalition putting his Action Zone Wrestling World Championship on the line against former longtime Continental Champion Alex Ramon from Team Alex Sappy. Sappy's quick, he's versatile, he's got great in-ring knowledge, and he was a longtime Continental Champion. And Joe Hendry, you all know Joe Hendry. You mention his name, he appears. Do you believe or do you not believe? Doesn't really matter, he's world champion. But it looks like we're going to have Adam Cole sticking his nose in business once again. I mean, he was special guest referee for Archer's match not long ago. Now he's special guest referee for Hendry's. I don't know what's going on there. But that is our next match. It is our main event. And it is coming up right now. I mean, Adam Cole must be like just a little pissed because Joe Hendry's walking around with what he considers his championship. Yet he joins the Coalition and he's special guest referee in his match. I don't understand. I don't know if Cole's got something up his sleeve. What do you guys think, Hendry or Ramon?
I would say possibly maybe Ramon.
You think Ramon? I mean, Ramon is very impressive. I couldn't say I'd be surprised if he won. Hendry's a good champion though. He's been a champion before. He's been the TAW World Champion, Tag Team Champion, and he's defended all those titles. He's already defended this championship. But yeah, Alex Ramon. He had a quick rise, that's for sure, to the top of the food chain. Did not disappoint. Maybe we shouldn't say anything, Moon. We might jinx it. So Elijah Archer became only the second champion to defend their championship tonight. Caden Carter and Katana Chance defended their tag titles too. I did not think that was going to happen. I mean, I didn't think they were going to win the championships to begin with, much less, you know, defend them. They seem to have League of Nations' number right now for whatever reason. I mean, League of Nations has already beaten them on a couple of occasions. The bad guy, Alex Ramon, reigning, defending TWA television champion. And of course, as I said earlier, he is a long-time, or was, not is, long-time Continental champion for Action Zone Wrestling.
He is physically prepared. He is mentally prepared. This man is ready for this title opportunity.
Crowd's on their feet. They seem to be really behind Alex Ramon, actually. They have been almost since the beginning. He's got a big fan following already. And there he is, the reigning, defending Action Zone Wrestling champion, Joe Hendry. Who, by the way, has had nothing but success since inking a contract in TWA. Probably doesn't hurt that he's part of the coalition, to be fair.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys. And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
You still here, Luke?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just reading something about Organ from Owen.
What do you think, Joe Hendry or Alex Ramon? We got the TAW television champion versus Action Zone Wrestling world champion.
Is it double title badge?
No, it's just for the Action Zone Wrestling World Championship.
I think the champion retains.
Champion retains?
Yeah. I think it's one of those nights where most days when most champions just retain.
Well,
I know I won my championship.
Yeah, you did.
And you
Yeah.
defended yours. I think he's dead.
So this is our 9th match, and we've had so far 2 champions retain. We had Katana Chance and Caden Carter defended their tag team championship, and then of course Archer defended his Continental championship via countout, albeit, but still defended.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Wrestling Alliance Television Champion,
The bad guy. From Team Alex Sappy.
and his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Action Zone Wrestling Champion, Joe Hendry.
Who believes in Joe Hendry?
Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
The other thing is can Adam Cole keep this legit? Or does he get some sneaky shit going on with Joe Hendry being the one defending the title here?
Here you have the championship on the line, a champion on the alert. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion into the cover. Breaks the count.
Wow, we got a 2 count out of that? That's crazy.
This ref is taking the job seriously. The referee showing zero favoritism at that moment. An elbow will break that up.
That is crazy.
Ropes it into a clothesline. reversal. Can they go on the attack? Big back body.
Nice big back body drop by Hendry.
Oh, right in there. Got it scouted. Boom.
I wonder how they're gonna. Oh. I don't like all those sponsors on the ring mat of Raw, mate. You know the new one. It makes it look, just makes it look ugly.
On the Raw ring mat?
Yeah, why have you got a Fortnite in the middle of the ring?
Fair count there. Really earning his stripes.
I didn't even notice, actually.
You've got Fortnite in the middle of the ring on Raw.
Vicious right.
To be the new one.
I'll have to pay attention to that tonight. I didn't even notice.
I think they're going to end up putting skin like Fortnite going to have more WWE skins in the item
I
shop.
guess it's good. The stuff just looks cheap. There's too many sponsors on the ring mat. Like, all together.
Do you guys play Fortnite?
Yeah,
I don't like Fortnite.
Just it's like with me shows, like just maximum, like decrease the amount, like decrease. Got rid of this Friday show, put the house show on there.
Right.
I was gonna do it for from the start of 2K, 2K25, but I decided to do it just now.
Oh, okay.
So I decided to do it now, so but I might get rid of the house show if I just don't have anything like plans thing and all that type of stuff.
Right.
So I decided to do like a Saturday show and then Sundays. Just if they're like, if it's like a 3-day, like if I don't have, like if there's other shows like on the same day as mine or something.
Yep, no, I've never played Fortnite. I don't play Call of Duty or anything either. I mean, not because I don't like the games. I watch people play that kind of thing all the time. But I just don't have the time to dedicate to actually become good enough to play the damn games.
Yeah, I used to play the. I mean, I have been.
Oh, he stunned him
on the Battle Royale on the Fortnite side. But then I stopped because of like all the cheaters on there, like all the PC cheaters and stuff.
Now,
so
do you have a
do the most I play?
When you play Fortnite, do you have like a specific skin you like to use, or?
Oh no, I've been using the Snoop Dogg.
You've been using Snoop?
Like ever since getting Snoop Dogg, I've been using him.
That's funny.
Sometimes, like once upon a time or something like that, I normally change it, like change skin over.
Yeah.
But you get some like people on there in Fortnite, where I go on this Party Royal mode, this live old Party Royal one, the mode that I play when I'm on there. When they're being like, if I play as a female skin, if they're being like weird and stuff, like doing all that weird stuff, because they think I'm a female, like a female.
Okay. Gotcha.
But then I change to a male skin every time when I'm on that mode.
I see. Now, did you ever play PUBG?
Some of the time I have, but the other mode that the other game that I used to play that's similar to that was Realm Royale.
Okay. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Which is similar to Fortnite, and which is a Battle Royale mode.
Well, I just remember when Fortnite became big, you know, they were accused of just ripping off PUBG. So, I didn't, but I never played either, so I didn't really know if that was a true thing, or... Now, Woozy seems to think there's some truth behind that, but... What do you think? Is it that similar to PUBG that they might have ripped off PUBG?
I think it might not be that. I think it's like... I'm not sure what started though first between Fortnite and PUBG.
So you don't think they're that similar?
I think it's kind of similar, but it's just...
Oh, so why do you think some people think they ripped off PUBG?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I know. I don't know enough about it really to form my own opinion, but it's just interesting. Like PUBG still exists and Fortnite still exists, so there can't be any legal issue. So you know what I mean? Like both games still exist.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's more popular. I'm gonna guess Fortnite at this point. That's a pure guess. How many people still use PUBG? I don't know. Like, I know people still play it. I just don't know how popular it is in comparison to Fortnite. Damn, these guys are putting it all out there. Uh-oh. Sleeper hold locked in. Yo, he tapped. Moon, you were right. You were right, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is all. The winner.
That is it.
And your new Action Zone Wrestling World Champion.
Right? New champion.
Yeah, new champion. He is your TWA television champion and former longtime Continental champion. He is the bad guy, Alex Ramon from Team Alex Sappy, going home with the gold. Congratulations to Team Alex Sappy. Wow, that's awesome. So he's a double champion now. He was, I'm trying to think, I think he was Continental champion for a good 2 solid months. And he defended that title like all the time. House shows. He made appearances on Twitch All-Star Wrestling and defended the title. I think he was even on Genesis. Stream previews. So there you have it. New Action Zone Wrestling World Champion. What a great way to kick off 2025 for Action Zone Wrestling. And as I said, we will still be doing our house show matches, so you will still see recorded, pre-recorded matches that'll be uploaded to the channel as well. But again, it was time we made a return. This is our first show in over 11 months on YouTube. And so it's actually our 40th live show, but our first time back in over 11 months, and the very first for Action Zone Wrestling. So it was a great show, and we've had a lot of new changes. Let's just have a look. We'll do a quick recap just to how the day went for our champions. So let's start at the beginning here. So Julia Jackson actually defended her championship, the BMF championship, against Alice Blade in an ambulance match. Joe Lincoln then went on to face Jake the Snake Roberts and defeated him for the TWA Legends Championship. Luther Brody defeated Wild Thing Adrian Adorable and took home the Pride Championship. The one that is still shocking to me, because they defeated the League of Nations for the belts, and then they just defended the belts against the League of Nations, and I didn't see either coming. But Caden Carter and Katana Chance still the Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Champions after a vicious Tornado Tag Team matchup. The Occult, Brian Cage and Humboldt the Arcane, defeated the Ascension, Joe Davis and JoJo Davis, and are your new Action Zone Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. Alexis James from Team Luke the Gooner 94 defeated Becky Lynch and took away that Continental Championship. Anna Jay upset Queen Dust and took home the Action Zone Wrestling World Championship. Elijah Archer was in one hell of a battle with Damien, but managed to pick up a count-out victory over Damien, so he retains his championship. And then, of course, we have a brand new Action Zone Wrestling World Champion by the name of Alex Ramon, the bad guy, your new World Champion. So that is it. That is all for episode number 620. Episode 621 will, of course, be live on Twitch. It will be TAW going back live, Twitch All-Star Wrestling. And, of course, just like we did with Action Zone Wrestling, we're going to build up that card and make it a... We're going to start 2025 with a bang for TAW, just like we did Action Zone Wrestling. But it was a great show. Thanks for everybody that popped in. Anybody that was lurking. Thanks to Moon Raider and Luke the Gooner 94 for coming into the broadcast booth and making things more entertaining and more fun for not just you guys, but myself as well.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
They tend to be a lot shorter, the YouTube ones, but I like them still.
Yeah. It was a good time. It's nice to have the broadcast booth back open. But anyways, that is it. That is all. I mean, I would invade somebody, but we're on YouTube. We can't do that. So we're just going to, well, end the show. It is over. You have to go home now. If you're at home, well, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to go home. You don't have to go to bed, but you do have to get the fuck out of my channel because it is over. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Great show. I'll talk to you guys later on Discord, and of course, Moon might be live later, possibly, and of course, Woozy's going to be live later this evening. So keep your eye open for that.
It depends if I don't have that LAN cable thing, that where I don't touch the LAN cable when it shows that it's been disconnected, because I've been getting that shit over the past long time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep getting that as well.
You're getting it too?
I just might do it when me might record the show.
And don't forget, Raw will be live on Netflix tonight. I don't know what's going on. They're gonna have to really beef things up to compete with last week's show. Even though I still think the Tribal Combat match was lackluster. To me, anyways. That was the match I was disappointed with. I did not think it lived up to the hype. But
it was good. It was good, but it wasn't like this super fan, like mega, like that's like a WrestleMania patch or something.
And that's a match that probably should have had. I mean, I get why they did it, but that's a match that should have happened at WrestleMania. They could have built it up more. They probably could have come up with a better. I don't know. I didn't like the way it played out. I didn't live up the hype for me personally.
You don't like the show, or you just
I didn't like that particular. I mean, it's not like I didn't. I enjoyed the match. I didn't get out of it what I thought I would from it being a Tribal Combat match. You know what I mean?
Can I just say something? That Liv and Rhea match was mid. It was just not very good at all.
I mean, I think it was more about re-establishing Rhea as a champion than it was about making it a good match, anyways.
Winning the belt back and celebrating with the Undertaker at the end. Yeah, that was good. That was good at the end, to be fair.
That was cool. To see the Undertaker pass a torch, so to speak, to a female wrestler like that, that's huge for Rhea Ripley's career right there. It really is. Whether people understand that or not depends how long you've been watching wrestling. But him passing a torch to anybody is big for their careers.
Honestly, I don't think it's a fucking good idea to have fucking what you call them fucking show up again. It's not a good idea. That just I think the reception just wasn't good. It was awful.
Yeah.
No one wants to see him. So there's no point in bringing him back as a bad guy. It won't. Just don't do it. Nah.
Who knows what's going to happen? It's hard to say. But
yeah, it is.
But anyways, again, stay tuned in case Moon does happen to go live later. Woozy will be live tonight. Raw is on tonight. And then, of course, we'll have Joe Link's match recaps and highlights, which he's pretty much caught up until this show. So keep your eyes open for that on Discord as well. I'll see everybody later. Appreciate you being here. It was a great show.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.